Medicaid makes up 75% of our household income. Because for the last 22 years, I have been paid as a direct support professional to take care of my daughter, Raven, at home, instead of her being forced into living in a group home or institution, which would be more costly, by the way. Without Medicaid, Raven and I would lose our medical care and our home. Because of these cuts to health care and SNAP benefits, many people may be forced out of their homes and into institutions, nursing homes, or group homes, or be forced into homelessness. And don't think for a minute that this will not come back to affect all of you in some way. These cuts will put more pressure on first responders, hospitals, counties, and cities. That's why I want to do that one. There will be an increase in homelessness, and without a doubt, property taxes will increase when more financial responsibility falls to the counties. It is not fair or just that millionaires and billionaires get big tax breaks while the most vulnerable people in our communities go without their most basic needs being met. Well, we aren't going to let them gaslight us into thinking that what they're doing is something good for this country. We know that the only people benefiting from everything they're doing are the 1%ers. The people who plan to get even richer than they are now on the backs of people with disabilities, immigrants, the BIPOC community, women, children, the LGBTQIA+ community, and the elderly. We won't let them gaslight us and bully us into giving up hope. We won't let them gaslight us and bully us into ending this fight. We will just fight harder. We won't give up, and neither should you. We need you to continue to call your representatives and senators in Washington and tell them that you believe that people with disabilities have the right to live with equal rights and dignity, and you expect them to represent all people, not just non-disabled 1%ers. So go find a disability nonprofit to support and go get in some good trouble. Thank you.
And I just want everyone to say this with me, please. You say nothing about us without us. Say it with me. Nothing about us without us. Nothing about us without us. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Judy and Raven, for being here. I think we're just going to move our stage down to this plaza level. It's a little more intimate, so yeah, so feel free to come a little closer if you feel like it. Our next speaker is Loretta. Oh, Loretta? No. Yeah, she is here. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're kind of winging it a little bit. This is Loretta from Twin Cities Coalition for Justice. Welcome, Loretta. Thank you for being here.
All right, as she said, my name is Loretta Van Pelt, and I'm an organizer with Twin Cities Coalition for Justice. And for the last 10 years, we have been fighting for justice for those lost by the police. We have also stood in solidarity with other movements such as the immigrant rights movement, the LGBTQIA movement, the movement for a free Palestine, and those who have been wrongfully incarcerated. We understand that these issues are interconnected and we cannot fight the system in silos, that we must come together for our liberation. Around organizing for police accountability and getting justice for those who have been brutalized or even lost their lives to the police, what Trump is doing is deplorable. His big, ugly bill made ICE the most powerful law enforcement agency in the country. This is not making America great, and it definitely does not make any of us safer. If anything, immigrant, Black, brown, and indigenous communities will feel the pain of this. With police accountability, Trump basically took away the federal consent decree that we had here in Minneapolis to hold the police accountable. However, those of us fighting for police accountability are not giving up, and we will continue to stand up for our communities. For the last few years, TCC4J has been petitioning to get an all-elected police accountability commission on the ballot here in Minneapolis, because we understand that the only ones keeping us safe is us. That's why we need community control of the police. As we know, these movements didn't start last week or last month or last year. We stand on the shoulders of those who have come before us, who have came before us, who have fought for a better world, who have started good trouble. And I know I am committed to continue to fight for a better world, regardless of who is in the City Hall, the state legislature, the Congress, or the White House. We are the ones who can change this world and make it better, a better place. Thank you. I also want to say justice for Allison Lucier, justice for Marcus Golden, justice for Jamar Clark, justice for George Floyd, justice for all stolen lives. Thank you.
Thank you. Loretta is an amazing organizer. I've been organizing with her for almost 10 years. So thank you, Loretta, for coming out to speak. And thank you all who stayed behind for this program, because we want to be inclusive. We want to make sure that everyone is able to participate at the fullest, right? We're talking about DEI and DEI matters. That's what it is as well. So I want to thank the young lady and her mother who spoke. That was so powerful, and nothing about us without us. Absolutely. I love that. Thank you. That was powerful. You two are a dynamic duo. Thank you for being here and saying that. Is Michelle here with CYPB? Michelle with, okay, she was here earlier. Okay, so I think she's gone. And she was going to talk about unleashing police. So I'm going to step in and talk about unleashing the police. Donald Trump's legislation, that big gory piece of legislation. Literally, unleashing means to release uncontrolled, like unfeathered, as if the police weren't already doing that. How often do you see police held accountable for the work that they do in the community when they're causing harm, when they're tormenting and torturing people, when they're tracking them down, when they're killing them in the streets, killing them in their homes, killing them in their sleeps? They're already not held accountable. So now Donald Trump wants to make sure that they have free reign. They are unleashed at the federal level. He already wanted to make police unprosecutable. He already has shown that he is a criminal himself. So what better would he want? This is the police to continue to follow in his footsteps. So we have to say, like Loretta was talking about, community control of the police. We have to get control of the police somewhere, some way, somehow. Just like we need to get in control of Donald Trump and his cronies some way, somehow. We need control. Okay. So that's my fill-in for Michelle, girls, off the top of my head. Okay. So, Nick Tolliver, Anti-War Committee, did he stay? He went, okay. Nick has been nixed. Okay. Do we have... Is Sabri here? Free Palestine Coalition, Sabri? Okay, I'm a fill-in for Sabri because I'm kind of a part of that coalition too. Don't always make the meetings, but Free Palestine. So we're talking about Free Palestine. We're talking about end the genocide. We have to end the genocide. And we talk about the children who are being maimed and killed, but it's about any body that is there. That's being maimed, killed, murdered, tortured. Pregnant women are giving birth to babies that have special needs or deformed because of all the chemicals that are in the air when they're being bombed and the buildings are burning. So when we say Free Palestine, free Gaza. We have to understand that they have the right to self-destiny, to determine their own destiny and their rights without influence from America, providing wood. Oh, Michelle, you're coming up next. So without America funding this war, and Donald Trump talking about, hey, that's a nice beach. We could have some nice resorts there, right? So what they're talking about is completely exterminating the population of the Palestinians, erasing them from the face of the earth. And that's not right. Shame. That's not right. So we say free Palestine, free Gaza, long live Palestine, long live Gaza. Thank you. Okay, Michelle is making her way up here to officially talk about unleashing police, and okay, that was me introducing her anyhow, so I'm okay. See how loose we can be when we're down here? It's just casual, we're all among friends and family, right? So I'll talk about Michelle while she comes up here. She is an amazing warrior. She's been doing police accountability work for over 30 years. So let's give her a hand. She is a nationally known expert on police accountability, and you'll find her quoted in national newspapers all the time, as well as the local media, because she knows what she's talking about. Come on up here, girl. You know I'm talking about you. She knows what she's